Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone that's tuning in is well and that you had a pleasant weekend. Yeah, a little bit warm, but kind of typical for the Antelope Valley um, this time of year. Today is July 18th, 2022. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire, Hathaway, HomeServices, Troth Realtors, bringing you this week's edition of our market snapshot, showing exactly what's going on in the real estate market here in the Antelope Valley. As I like to point out week after week, feel it's important for residents, property owners here in the Valley to have a local resource to basically be kept up to date about what is transpiring in our market. And yes, we are going through a market shift that we're getting to here in just a bit. I'd like to also point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors. So with that, let's go ahead and get into our first slide here this morning. You can see that we start this morning with 961 active listings on the market, just a tick up 1.8% from last week as to where we were at 944 on the 4th of July, up about 11.9% from 4 weeks ago, June 20th, when we were at 859. Good number next is that our pendings, those properties that went under contract, went into escrow, actually increased. First time in a few weeks that we've seen that number week over week go up. Start this morning with 561 active, not active, but residential properties in escrow under contract, pending, if you will. That is up 2.2% from last week when we were at 549. But it is down 7.6% from 4 weeks ago when we were at 607. I'm going to get into a couple things, in my opinion, going on in the market here in just a little bit. So we're going to go next to week over week activity. Last week, 7/11 through 7/17, 143 active new residential properties came on the market compared to the 4th of July week when there was 107. 4th of July week tends to be a little bit slow. A lot of folks out on vacation, doing other things besides thinking about going out looking at houses. Number that is starting to grow week after week, in addition to several others. Our median number of days on the market increased 3 days this week, up to 25. Wasn't all that long ago. That number was 9, 10, 11 was our median number of days on the market. So we can see that houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer. This is starting to concern some sellers. Just in the last 24 hours, looking at statistics in our MLS, there were 33 price cuts, which in 24 hours basically reflects 3.5% of our active inventory saw a price reduction. So that is definitely showing that sellers are a little concerned where the market's heading, maybe want to get out in front of it before we start to see too much pullback in values, which I personally don't think we're going to see a lot of that. Still 900 and some odd active listings on the market. We're typically somewhere in the 1,300 to 1,500 range. So we're still below by a good 25-30% where we typically see. You can see the properties that closed escrow, residential properties that closed escrow last week, up 74 from the 4th of July week when we were at 47, up 57.4%. And once again, our median sales price is hanging right in the mid 400s, sometimes bouncing a little bit up. You can see last week we were at 469, but staying somewhere between the 440 to 475 range. Once again, the median sales price, a little bit, $2,500 over the median list price of those properties that sold. And then just one more slide that I will share here with you, if I can get it to, there we go. And that is a look back definitely over the last year. You can see that the green line, which is active listings, definitely accelerating up, and the orange line, which is pending those properties under contract, definitely on the downward trend, although really starting to stabilize in the mid 500 range. So definitely seeing more properties come on the market, fewer properties go into escrow. Still a lot of buyers taking advantage of what has shifted from an extreme seller's market to more of a balanced market. Buyers definitely sharing the driver's seat with sellers. If a property though comes on the market, good condition, priced attractively, definitely seeing activity on those properties. If it's something that is real attractive to buyers, and buyers, even with interest rates, which are still historically low, low fives, mid fives, taking advantage of the shift in the market. So overall, things kind of, I don't want to say staying the same, but the trend definitely for the last 2 months has been shifting from that seller's market to the buyer's market. Sellers are starting to fill it. Buyers that are in a position to take advantage of it are feeling great that they're not having to pay $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over list price, not competing with 10, 11, 12 other offers or more. And so this balanced market, why it is concerning to a lot of folks, definitely starts to create a healthy market for both buyers and sellers. So that's going to be this week's market snapshot. Any other information, statistics that myself or any of our trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors can provide you, by all means, feel free to reach out, and glad to assist you and get you the information you need. Proudly serving the Antelope Valley since 1957, 65 years. And with that, we will call it a wrap, and look forward to seeing you next week. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.